Hello, it's Lee here. Welcome to day 18 of Junk Journal January, hosted by Meg from Meg Journals in collaboration with Get Messy Art. The prompt for today is maps. I found a lovely piece of paper in an atlas. I love the colours that are in this. It's got some nice warm colours. It's got a little bit of a reddish orangey colour there. Really nice. I love that. So I'm going to use part of that in my journal, my spread for today. And I want to show you what I've done with this. It was getting really hard to handle, and I don't have a big enough desk to leave it spread out. And somebody very kindly suggested, and I don't know why, I never thought of this before, putting the other end onto a roll of some sort so that I'm just opening up that bit. What I've done stays under control, and what I'm about to do stays under control. So thanks Elaine for that great tip. Really helpful. So it's not on there permanently, it's just loosely wound around there just to keep it in place. And I took all the flappy bits out of it before I rolled it up, so they're not all flapping around. So I'm going to just follow straight on from this page here. So that's one of the clusters I did in my previous video for day 17. And I'm going to, as I said, make something with some of this map page, and I've also got some papers here. I'm going to collage straight onto my scroll today, and I've got some little birds that I've die cut. I've also cut out this tag which sort of looks a bit like a signpost. I want to lay down a foundation first of book pages and other scraps. And then I'm going to get my map in there somehow, plus my mappy birds and my little sign. So I'm going to glue these pieces together. If I use that side, then I can write something on it. I hope there's not too much noise coming through, because we're having a new fence built at the moment, and they're using nail guns and there's a compressor going. So I've got every window in the house shut, trying to keep the noise out. And I'm using a different microphone for two reasons. One is it doesn't pick up so much background noise, but the other thing is I can't find my other microphone. I've lost it somewhere in my big cleanup. So that's a bit embarrassing to admit, but anyway, I'm admitting to it. I hope I haven't thrown it away. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have. But you just never know what I'm capable of these days. So I like the other side, so I'm going to go for this, stick this side down. I'm going to put that there. I want to make like a lamp post out of a signpost, you know, out of something. I have some book page. This is out of the poetry book. Just going to tear out that top bit there because I like that, and take some of the text. It's very fragile, this paper. I'm just going to pop that there. I might use a bit of this. So if you watched my previous video, you'd be recognising some of this as some of the papers that I used in my top 5, which I did as a time thing. I gave myself 10 minutes to make as many little paper clusters as possible, and I ended up making 7, and I finished right on the dot. The first one I fluffed around with for ages. It was good to get the rest of them made, and the last one I think I did in about 45 seconds. It was crazy. Now I need to work out what's going to be my post. I'll just use a bit of this advertisement. It's a bit of a crooked post, but that's okay. Make it crooked on both sides. So that's going to go there, and then my sign's going to go there, like that. So I want to put some of those little mappy birds on the page before I do that. Do I want to edge them in ink? I think I probably need to. I've got brush corduroy here, so I'm just going to quickly go around them. Black soot would be better, I think. I think I'll go for the black. I want it to really stand out. That's better. It's hard to get around those delicate parts though, so they're not going to be fully inked. As long as I get most of it in. I've had these little birds appear in this journal a couple of times now. So it's one, as you could probably guess, it's one of my favourite dies. It's really easy to cut, you know, it doesn't have any little bits that you have to weed out, which is great. Quite like the way his legs and feet ended up black, so that might be something I do with the rest of them too. Yeah. I'll go over these yellow ones. So I hope everybody's enjoying this challenge. I'm really liking it. I'm finding it really hard to keep up with my little YouTube friends and watching everything that they do. So I'll have to be playing catch up. A lot of them are videos I've watched, but I haven't left a comment because I've had it on, made a playlist, you know. And it goes straight on to the next video before you get a chance to do anything. So I'm just going to put a little bit of ink on this, stay with the black. Actually, that was the side I wanted. Let's get them down. Just going to use glue stick. Whoops. It's really thin paper. Be careful I don't wreck it. So I'm going to put that one right there. I want one to sit on the wire, so I'll save this one here for sitting on the wire, maybe that one too. So I've got this one, which I can put, no, that's going to have to go on the wire, it's facing the wrong way. This one is going to go with his little buddy down the bottom, so right down there. I'll put it on the post. Could be a tree really, couldn't it? I guess. So that's going to go right there, like that. And then I'm going to use this map with its beautiful colour to create like a, you know, a thing. I can't think what to call it. Like that. I'm going to put my little signpost up here. Like that. I'll ink around that and then glue that down and then put the little whatever it is. I'm not sure if it's the droopy wire or whether it's a tree branch, so I'll let you decide what you think it is. Let me know in the comments what you reckon it is. Okay, so signpost is up there. I like this end better, and I'm going to make it thinner. So rip it all on, try not to tear the pieces off. Something like that. Whoops, stuck to my finger. Always happens when I use the glue stick. This gets everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to use this glue for this bit. I really don't want to get any more glue on my fingers. put it like that. When I make another one of these scrolls, or if I make another one, I will not be using this part of a paper bag where there's folds in it, because this is what happens. The only way I'm going to get rid of them, I believe, is to collage on the other side. I'm pretty sure that's the only way, the only thing that's going to work. Okay, I'm quite happy with how they sit in there. So I'll glue them down. Maybe that one could go that way. No, that one definitely has to go the other way. I'll think about this little fella here. I'm just going to use this art glitter glue to put this little bird down. You can go on there. I think I might outline them a little bit. And then this one. Yeah, I think I'll put this to the front. I'll just put a bit of ink around him. Okay, so they're getting up close and personal with each other, so having a nice little chat. And I've got this, I might just stick a piece of flour up the side of that. Yep, that'll do. I'm just going to write the name of an outback town in Queensland, and it's called Birdsville. So, is it going to write? Yep. I feel like putting something else on here. Maybe just a little bit of doodling. Okay, so how about we give this little fella a worm? A hole in his mouth. There's a little shadow underneath this branch because it's not really looking like a power line, which is what I wanted it to be. Little bits and pieces here and there. Maybe a little bit of distress ink, distress oxide, tea dye, maybe. Let's try that. Oh yeah, that's nice. Just a little bit on them here and there. It's just subtle. It's nice. This is only a new one that I've just recently, obviously, just recently bought it. It's new. It is just recently purchased, but yeah, I haven't really used it, so I wasn't sure how the colour was going to go. Oh, I think that looks nice. I wonder if it needs any splatters. A little bit of black. And take that back to that previous day. maybe put just a little bit down the bottom, a little bit of a shadow under their feet. I like that. Okay, so we'll be back for day 19, which is hand lettered. 20 is texture. And 21's experimental. So, could be interesting. Alright, let me know in the comments what you think about my little map birds. And see you in the next video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, I invite you to hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss out when I'm uploading something new. After this challenge is finished, things will be back to sort of normal. And I'll be doing some of my own creations. What I mean is I won't be doing a daily challenge with a prompt, so I'll be able to just get in and do some other projects. Don't forget, on Sunday is the Makers Creative Collaboration video hop. I've got a video in that one for that. In 2 days' time I've got Marguerite Miller again. So, plenty of things happening. And on that note, I'd like to say take care and cheers from Australia. So see you in the next video. Hooroo!